Welcome to the Plant-Based Podcast. Did you know that plants are truly amazing? Not only can you grow them and eat them, you can also wear them, drink them, nourish your skin with them, and so much more. Let Ellen and Michael inspire you to love plants as much as they do, as they chat with the movers and shakers in this wonderful plant-based world. So, let's dig in.
Now, we should all be cautious of caring for our environment and making small, sustainable changes in our day-to-day lives. So why not start by making some delicious changes? Stoneleigh Wines create their premium wine in New Zealand, and it's made from 100% sustainably sourced grapes and is vegan certified. Stoneleigh's Sauvignon Blanc expresses vibrancy and fresh flavours of the Marlborough region and is a minimal intervention wine and collaborates with nature. We have a unique discount for our listeners so you can get 20% off Stoneleigh's Sauvignon Blanc exclusively on Amazon using the code Stoneleigh20. Have you ever seen me so relaxed, Ellen?
Look at this.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But I daren't move. If I move, my phone will fall off my shoulder.
No, that's fine. We're recording.
We're recording.
And you've got the phone balanced on your shoulder, and I've just confessed that I'm the most relaxed I've been for maybe a few months because I have the utter privilege of being in a hospitality suite at Chelsea, and I think after a long career, I deserve this, Ellen.
You do. And I feel extremely honoured and privileged to be your guest.
You've had a plate of chutney, so you're happy.
I have. I've had a plate of chutney, a little bit of bread, some salad leaves, you know, all the things that vegans get to eat.
Obviously, Ellen is naturally bereft at the vegan options.
But it is actually really lovely up here. So we're getting basically a view down Main Avenue. So we're kind of like above everybody.
Oh, that's Chicks and Veg.
Chicks and Veg.
You know her?
Hi, Chicks and Veg.
Chicks and Veg. No, she's brilliant.
So we're basically
do you know her though? She came to a day at Miracle Grow.
Yes, she's lovely.
Really cool.
We're sitting up high.
That guy's shirt looks like it's stained. Look at that on the front.
Oh.
Look, there's like some bird pooed on him. Is that fashion?
Oh gosh.
So yeah, we're here chatting about Chelsea. You're literally getting our gossip live of what is happening as we look at Main Avenue with all the fashion, the non-fashion, the plants, the gardens, the everything.
The everything. And weirdly, we're sitting up high thinking no one can see us, but it would seem that we can be seen.
You've already been spotted by Rekka. Kirsty was, my little allotment was waggling herself ass.
Waggling herself.
Not sure if that's a word or not.
What time did you arrive at Chelsea today?
About 7:30 actually.
Was it quite quiet then?
Yeah, it was relatively, because it does feel quite busy now actually.
I'm really surprised at how busy it is for a press day.
It feels like a members' day in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Maybe it isn't. Maybe is it members as well? Maybe that's why.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, but it's a nice vibe for sure.
Totally. So, have you seen some gardens yet, darling? Have you seen that iris garden, the Cedric Morris one?
I am.
Oh, I don't really love it. That one.
It is
That's
amazing.
My favourite. That's my favourite. Absolute favourite.
So it's based upon the paintings, isn't it? And it literally makes you look like you are in it. So when you're standing outside of it, it looks like, it feels like you're standing in the garden. And the colour palette with all the iris, which is obviously what Cedric Morris painted, that it just, I mean, it is absolutely stunning.
It's the Nurture Landscapes garden, and it's built up of upcycled waste materials that give you this beautiful canvas, all of this demolition rubble around the place as well, but then you've got the signature plants such as those gorgeous Benton iris, and in real bronzy kind of like
coffee almost.
Yeah, like non-colour tones, which is just beautiful.
Like if you think a lot of the gardens are very green and natural, and then they have really bright pops of colour, but that garden is the opposite. Isn't it? Really light,
this is totally just going through
calm colours.
Yeah, totally. And it's almost like I love the view from the other side where you see the table, and it's just like, oh my god, it's just gorgeous. I think was my favourite of many years. As well.
Really, of many years.
It really is.
Wow,
Nurtured landscape garden.
It is a showstopper, and there was a lot of people saying how much they loved that garden, so I think that's going to do really well. I did also see the Transcendence Garden, which is really cool. Really, really lovely. It's sort of like when you look at it, there's sort of a pathway down through to the end, and it's kind of like you're transcending through, the time of what is grief, that kind of thing. And I thought that was a really nice touch. I liked the garden a lot.
Can I ask you a question about lipstick, actually?
Yeah.
I know this is a segue, but not even a segue, but I've seen a lot of girls wearing a very bright red lipstick. Is that in at the moment?
Yeah, that's the trend. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know, because Helen Baum, Queen of the Marquee, has just gone down there with lovely red lipstick. Yeah. Pollyanna Wilkinson was wearing this bright red lipstick earlier. They looked divine, and I just didn't know if this was a...
Real Davis, she had nice red lipstick.
Where is she? I didn't speak to her for long enough earlier.
Oh, the Queen of the Tulip Fields.
She's so cute, honestly.
She's lovely.
But I said to you earlier, I'm on a mission to make her less nice. I think she's too nice. Don't make
someone less
nice. She's
far
too nice.
She's lovely.
No, but
it's nice.
People will take advantage of her if she's that nice. She needs to toughen up a little bit.
You can be, but you can be nice, but not be taken advantage of.
I watched. I went for look. There's Martin's Money Tips. I don't know his real name, but that will do.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm assuming you mean Martin Lewis.
Yes, that's it.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is.
He's quite sexy, isn't he?
He's quite sexy.
So I went for lunch with her one day, and I watched her ordering in Pret, and she was far too polite about everything, and I was just like, "Well, you have to get this out of you."
That's really sweet to be nice. Don't be so cruel. I've had a couple of days. I've had a couple of days pre-coming here of people being horrible in general, and so I think it's lovely for there to be nice people. No one needs to be
people arguing behind your allotment about.
First of all, someone's car bumped into another car, and it was a little bump. There was nothing major, but the guy whose car got bumped was absolutely furious, and I do mean like over the top, unnecessary mad.
Look, there's Doodah.
Oh yeah, not another jungle.
Hello. Where's he off to?
He's gone round
Houseplant Kingdom, I reckon.
He's taken his cap off so we can see his hair. Oh, look, we're basically just spotting people. This is...
Anyway, sorry, you're telling me about this drama behind the allotment.
Oh, no, anyway, there was just a lot of madness going on. So I think it's lovely that there are just nice people. So don't try and knock that out of her at all.
Anyway, back to gardens for a brief moment.
Please.
What about the Flora and Fauna Garden, which Jess Cook was doing some promo on? Have you seen this one?
Not yet.
This is really cool. So this is recreating the Afro-Montane habitat of the endangered mountain gorilla. So the Fauna and Flora Garden aims to raise awareness of the importance of protecting nature around the world and how this can be best achieved by putting people and collaboration at the heart of those conservation efforts. So that is really interesting. Tom Massey's garden, honestly, I fangirl over him like crazy, honestly. His garden is just beautiful. On the edge of it, he's got these amazing dandelions as well. Oh, look at that.
Are they cultivated dandelions?
Yeah. Well, cultivated. How do you define cultivated dandelions?
So on the...
There you go. Look. Sneaky weaky.
I think that is... Yeah, that is a real dandelion. So the reason why I say that is because on the Wildlife Trust show garden at Malvern this year, they had a cultivated dandelion. So it looked just like it, and it was from the same family, but it isn't like a wild dandelion. That's why I wondered I don't really know how that goes, but it is really awesome. And actually, I can see Jamie Langlands walking past now. He was a designer of the Wildlife Trust garden. Down here.
Okay. Gosh,
there you go.
It really is a who's who.
It really is a who's who.
So that was cool.
And we're also sitting across from this garden here,
they just had a wedding. They just had a wedding.
What is the garden called? I've completely forgotten.
It's Manodge's garden.
It's
Manodge Molday.
Yeah.
And they had a wedding at about 10 a.m. this morning.
He got married.
Really cool. The first wedding at Chelsea.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Honestly, how very inspirational.
Yeah, very beautiful.
The Byzantium, which is next to it, is very interesting as well. Where you learn
by the
about.
cute.
Have a little look inside there, and you'll learn all about bees, kind of the frets that are facing bees as well, and you'll get to look through some lovely little peepholes as well.
From peepholes?
Yeah.
Where do you peep to, though?
You have to go and find out.
Oh my gosh.
Plant of the year, though, Ellen. Have you been in there?
Yes, so plant of
What's
the year.
your hot shot, babe?
Oh, do you know what? You introduced me to the geum because I hadn't noticed that before. I hadn't seen that before.
Oh, there's Johnny Ball, just saying.
Hang on a minute. There's Johnny Ball. Hi, Johnny Ball.
He just took his hat off.
Oh, It's Johnny Ball.
Yeah. His granddaughter's here.
Or
is that his daughter? Yeah. Carry on.
That would be his daughter.
Yeah.
Zoe,
you're right.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm quite keen on that GM.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed there's quite a few doubles, which won't go down well with everybody.
Yeah, but you have to remember sometimes not every double has a structure that covers over the nectar and the pollen.
Yes.
Yeah, because this, you can still see some of the inside, but I guess it would reduce the amount of nectar and pollen.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take it out completely.
Interesting.
So, yeah, but it's really going to be interesting what way that plant of the year contest is going to go.
I'm going with Agapanthus.
Are you? Because
Yeah.
I feel there are probably three strong contenders, which is indeed your Agapanthus, the GM orange pumpkin that we mentioned, and also the hydrangea, the Euphoria pink. I thought it was called Euphorbia pink, actually, but it's Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Which is really wild and sexy. And the first variegated serrata, and there's 4 colours in that foliage as well, which is quite interesting too. So, Deborah Meaden in the corner over there.
I'm a big fan of Deborah Meaden. I've got to say, big fan of Deborah Meaden.
Shout to her.
I think she's amazing.
Boy, Debs.
Oh, she looks fabulous too today.
Yeah.
Everyone looks fabulous at Chelsea, don't they? I'm going to be honest with the hydrangea thing. I'm not 100% there with it. It's almost like it's too much for my eyes. There's like too much going on.
Are you a variegation?
I get it.
Are you variegation snob?
No, I'm really very sure, but that's just a lot. But I get why it could win. I get it.
I love her dress,
I know,
by the
she's
way.
fabulous.
Deborah Meaden's dress.
Deborah looks amazing.
That's really cool.
I said Deborah like I knew her really well.
Oh, good old Debs in her dress. I have to take a picture of her dress. I don't like to take pictures of celebs, but...
Earlier on, Monty Don walked by and I went to take a photograph
I know.
and Michael said, "Oh, please don't."
Not quite, but also, and what you don't realise when you're a celeb, not only were you taking a picture from above, but there was someone in front of him taking a picture, someone to the side. It's like,
weird,
imagine
isn't it?
being that person.
Well, you're nearly there.
No, rubbish, honestly.
You're nearly
I don't
there.
think I would want to be in that position. I think it's really difficult.
Yeah, I think that must be difficult.
Do you watch Succession? Because
I
the guy
love Succession.
who plays Tom was here earlier, and I was really like wetting my knickers, which is quite unlike me because I'm quite kind of celeb ambivalent.
Jeremy, what's his surname? There's Charles Dowding.
Jeremy anything? What are you on about?
Yeah, he's called Jeremy. He plays Tom.
No, he's called...
Jeremy.
No.
Anyway, Succession.
Hang on.
Okay.
No, he's not called Jeremy.
I think he is.
He's called... Oh, flippin' heck. Matthew McFadden.
Matthew McFadden.
Yeah.
McFadden.
Yeah.
Matthew McFadden.
Yeah. So,
Why did I think
Alright.
he was called Jeremy?
Well,
he looks like a Jeremy.
I don't know.
Anyway, you saying that he's here?
Yeah.
That's really cool because I do love that series.
I know. It is wildly cool.
Let's talk about the pavilion, the floral pavilion.
Some plants.
Yeah, talk about some plants.
That's cute. I love the floristry in there. It's really cool.
I thought
Sweet
so
peas,
as well.
or just sweet peas.
I thought there was more floristry this year than prior
Yeah, it's a bit
years as
cooler,
well.
isn't it,
Yeah,
to
which
be
is
honest?
really so talented to put some of those things
Some
together.
awesome roses. We were on the... What was it? The ones from Norfolk.
Peter Beals.
Earlier. Is
Yeah.
that Rick Astley? No.
No, where?
With Zoe Ball. Is that Rick Astley? No.
Oh my God,
Is
it's
that Zoe-
Rick
that is Zoe
Astley.
Ball. Is that Zoe Ball?
It's Zoe Ball and
Is that
Rick
Is that
Astley.
No,
That
you're
is
joking my
actually
gherkin.
Rick Astley.
You're joking my gherkin. I thought he was more ginger.
I watched Rick Astley in concert last
I
year.
thought he was more ginger. Is that really him? Oh my! They know that they're.
That is Rick Astley.
They know what they're doing, don't they? They know what they're doing. Honestly.
That is Zoe Ball and Rick Astley.
How can you be famous and walk along and just kind of forget that you're famous?
Basically, you told me not to record Monty Dawn, and now you're recording Zoe Ball and Rick Astley.
Rick Astley at all, do you know what I mean?
Is that Zoe Ball? No, I don't know.
Is it? I don't think it is actually. It looks like Gabby Roslin.
No, but that is Rick Astley.
Rick Astley with his squeeze.
I watched him
Oh,
last
there's
year.
Ingrid. I love
Oh my
Ingrid.
goodness.
Ingrid veg. Ingrid eats. What does she do? She does something. But she's lovely.
Eats veg.
Yeah.
Or she
there's
grows
a drag
it.
queen. Who's that?
Oh yeah,
Hello.
that's not Daisy Desire.
Morning.
Floral Pavilion. Let's go back to it.
Yes,
Peter
so-
Beale's roses. There's a new rose, I think, released this year called Rose Danahue. Is it Danahue? And I think it's to do with Danny Clark, who might have named it, or it's named after Danny Clark. So that's amazing.
I like this one. It's not new. It's released in 2002, but Purple Skyline.
That's beautiful.
Small flowered purple, in my eyes blue rose.
In your eyes blue.
Yeah. What else? Some of those lovely Irish. You were a bit obsessed with this one, weren't you? Haunted Heart.
That's it. Haunted Heart. It was like white but greyish, which I
Hosta
thought was
monkey business.
lovely.
Look at that. It's got red in the stem.
That's
I
cool.
think we are not far away from having a red hosta with red leaves. Look, Michael Warren there. Do you know Michael Warren?
No.
Excellent photographer. Used to work with him at Thompson & Morgan.
Oh wow! Hi.
Lovely cap as well. Look. Wants to stand out, doesn't he? What's that? Do I know?
I don't know, but she smiled.
Yeah, it's so hard because you're never sure if you know people or not. So what else are you looking forward to seeing? We still have to check out the balcony gardens.
So
We've been around the houseplant studios briefly, haven't we?
We've done house plants, which
you
is...
did a workshop,
I done
you?
a workshop with plants by there.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say that on the podcast. There's a guy with a really nice bum up there. Look, the grey bum.
You're actually saying that out
Do you see
loud.
that?
No. I've done a workshop with plants by there, which was really cute. There was a few of us there just potting up some house plants and then making them sparkly. So we had like glitter balls and even like a mushroom.
You're so funny. I'm taking a picture and Ellen she can't talk when the picture's being
I had
taken.
to smile.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was really nice. But yeah, we need to do balcony gardens because I think that would be super cool to see, and it's amazing to have them here at Chelsea. And also, I haven't really done some of the shops and trade stands, and I would actually quite like to go and have a look.
I want to see my Frond. Do you know Frond, who are doing these really interesting houseplant kind of self-watering containers?
Oh, are they in the new products?
I'm not sure.
I think it was
actually.
a new. Yeah, I think they have in the products of the year stand thingy
yes,
competition.
You're right. I have to say, Ellen, because I'm coming back in on Wednesday as a guest of Muck Boot at 6 a.m. There's the editor of Garden Magazine. This guy here. He used to work at NME. Didn't know that.
Okay. Hi.
Oh look, and there's Ed from RHS.
Hi, Ed.
Yeah.
You're spotting everyone.
But you know Ed, right?
Yes, I know Ed. But I don't know him.
So I know that I'm coming back on Wednesday, so I feel quite chill. So that's why I've kind of like lulled you into the hospitality and trying to feed you all sorts of wine and cheese. Michaela Stratton.
I know it's Michaela.
Oh, I nearly grabbed a boob.
You did almost, but you didn't, thankfully.
This is really
I think Michaela is awesome.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved Michaela when I was younger.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
She should be our... You know I don't like having aims or 5-year plans, but we should aim to get her on the podcast.
Well, that doesn't even have to be a 5-year plan. That should be a this year plan.
This guy, I know this guy. What's his name?
Who am I looking at?
I can't remember what company he's from, but they wore my Rude Botany t-shirts last year on the marquee. Have you seen Jess with her bright orange?
I've seen Jess, bright orange glasses and beautiful coat that matches as well.
She's iconic, I have to say.
I think she really is.
Jess Cook, Silver Ball, is iconic.
And I genuinely think the shows would not be the same without Jess around.
No.
She is literally amazing. Not this year. I think she was really busy doing stuff with Chelsea this year. And she's epic. It was so nice.
Wind, whirl.
Oh,
she really
she's
is.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's someone waving at us. Oh, it's Michael Holland.
Oh, how cute. I saw his book yesterday in Chelsea Physics. Oh, he's a past guest on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he lovely?
He's so
he's a really nice guy, isn't he?
Michael Holland used to be head gardener at Chelsea.
This guy is called, he's I don't know, he's called Łukasz, and he's Polish, and he is an editor on the Polish version of Gardener's World magazine.
Oh wow!
He's on Instagram. He's called Bez Ogrodek, which means without a garden.
Okay.
And he's really cool. And I haven't I saw him moving around, but I really want to meet him.
That's
actually.
really cool.
He's a really cool guy.
Bruno
Bruno Brooks. What?
Bruno Ton.
Oh yeah.
From Britain's Got Talent or whatever it is.
Is that his girlfriend?
His girlfriend?
I don't know.
Well, he's gay, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I would have thought so.
I don't know. It's a new thing.
I don't know.
It's the latest trend. I don't know.
Anyway, Michael, I think that we really need to go and see the balcony gardens, don't you?
Who's this in the sunflower outfit? Because I originally thought that was Daisy, who does This Morning, but it's not, is it? Who is that in the sunflower outfit that's quite becoming? Because it feels like the more famous you are, the more eye-catching your outfit needs to be, which is kind of ironic because
I think you would do it the other way round. Yeah, you'd wear something really bland so that no one really turns and looks at you.
This is so cool. I think people are really going to enjoy this people spotting.
Yeah, this is a great spot.
Who is that in the
Thanks for inviting me.
I don't know. Oh, do you know who I wish it was? I wish it was Letitia Dean.
Oh, Letitia Dean.
Oh, do you like her?
Yeah, that would be very cool.
Oh, I wonder if she comes. Are there any EastEnders stars here?
Oh.
That's the big question.
I don't recognise her.
No? Oh, okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's really, really cool. I've still got loads to see in the floral marquee, in the gardens as well. There's some really... I don't get a feel of what star plants are yet. Oh, sure, there's a lot of cool aeoniums that are being used in kind of grassland. Yeah, iris, bearded iris, maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of the more natural tones as well. Or maybe it could be the humble dandelion.
And there's definitely going to be a discussion about weeds after this show.
Well, there will be on tomorrow's Steph Cat Lunch as well.
There you go.
Lunchtime we talk about weeds. First mainstream show to talk about weeds, I believe. Well, in my head anyway.
Well, that's what Michael believes, so that's true. Anyway, we're going to get off now. It's been a pleasure just sitting here and, people spotting whilst chatting with you all. And if you are going to Chelsea, have an amazing week. Make sure that you spend time looking at everything you possibly can. Have a Pimm's or whatever it is that you have at Chelsea, and just absorb it all. Take it all in, It's a great show.
Definitely. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be back on Sunday with our usual episode.
Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of the Plant-Based Podcast. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Stoneleigh Wines. Their premium wines in New Zealand are made from 100% sustainably sourced grapes and is vegan certified also. Our favourite Stoneleigh Sauvignon Blanc displays fresh and vibrant aromas of passion fruit and citrus with crisp notes. We have our exclusive discount code for 20% off Stoneleigh Sauvignon Blanc exclusively on Amazon using the code STONELEIGH20.
The music for the Plant-Based Podcast is part of the song Grow by Mikey James, and our editor is Gareth Patch of Semi Echo.